So, welcome back everyone. We're going to be carrying on our Guildmaster campaign today. We were moderately successful yesterday. We completed one of the 4 dungeons that we attempted. So, hoping for a bit more luck today. Now, I'm thinking we're going to try the Hounds of Despair. So we tried Under Siege and we died a few times on that one. So, Hounds of Despair. Now, in order to do it, we have to put the Crag Heart in. So, I think what I'm going to do is take the Brute out, put the Crag Heart in. Helpfully, that's lowered our party level down to level 1. So that should mean we stand a better chance of completing this successfully. We're going to check if there's anything at the trainer that we can claim. We can claim another reward and unlock another character. Ooh, that was a bit loud on my ears. Soothsinger. Okay. Your deeds have attracted a new mercenary, the Soothsinger. She is now available but to add via the character menu. Okay. We can claim 5 gold for killing cultists. And I think we've done everything. So let's have a look in the merchant. I want to see if I can get... So the hatchet man has got the piercing bow at the moment. I wonder if we might be better off with a throwing hammer. But let's see. Piercing doesn't seem terrible on him. Do we have any equipment on the Crag Heart yet? We have a boot of striding. During your turn, refresh one of your consumed items. Okay. Everyone else should have... So the Tinkerer is missing an item here. Okay. He's also missing an item. I reckon he could do with a stamina potion. So I'm going to add a stamina potion to the hatchet. No, cancel. Bind the stamina potion to the hatchet. And we're going to get a couple of blessings. So we're going to bless the scoundrel. And we're going to bless the hatchet. So I'm really just trying to bless the damage dealers here. And let's get going. We said we were going to do Hounds of Despair. Let's travel. We do get a major health potion. As you near the location of the temple, you hear the baying of hounds coming from within. The local area is littered with bones and shreds of clothing. You are glad you were not here to see the carnage when the pack attacked. The smell coming from the tombs is unpleasant. With a lack of food available, it seems the dogs have resorted to eating the long dead. You need to be careful of infection while fighting. Okay, reveal a room by opening the door. Allow none of your allies to become exhausted. I get the feeling from reading this that we're not going to have too many doors. It looks like it's going to be a 1 room. Perform 2 actions with burn icons before your first rest. Never leave a hex. She's almost always going to be leaving hexes. I think there's no chance of completing both of these. Because I think we're just going to exhaust. So we'll try Challenger. Perform 2 actions with burn icons. Kill a monster in the scenario by causing at least 4 more points of damage to it than necessary. Okay, Ravager. Be the first to kill a monster. Okay. Allow none of your allies to become exhausted. Okay. I think our chances of completing our extra goals here are probably fairly low, but we'll try. Yes, okay, so we were right about the room layout. These dogs look diseased. Beware, they have poison on all their attacks. I'm pretty sure you can survive long enough. I'm pretty sure that if you can survive long enough, they'll turn tail and run. Okay. So we've got 3 elites to start with, 2 non-elites at the back. Both of them have retaliates on. Okay, so what's the right way to tackle this? So we don't have our brute with us, who's been fairly good at the initial run up and attack. So attack 3, target adjacent enemies. So that's a burn. Heal 4. So I think we're going to need some healing cards this turn. So we can attack 3 and immobilize. Attack 2, range 5. Destroy an obstacle. Attack and attack. Attack 3, range 3. That's a burn. Backup ammunition. So I think getting backup ammunition going to gain add target just can't hurt us. So I'm going to try and queue that up on the crag heart. Then we need to find a sensible bottom card. Because with things like range 3, range 3 attack 3, I can do that with 2 turns. That's a burn. I don't want to burn too many cards. So that's a burn. On the next 6 melee attacks, gain retaliate. But I think we just get killed too soon. I like the idea of playing Avalanche. We could create some obstacles here that mean people can't get to us quite so easily to attack. So Tinkerer, I think getting you to have the decoy up early, I'm going to put that here. That should hopefully draw some of these in. And I need a bottom card. Does a shield help us? What about a move 4? So put the decoy here and then move out that way. But that gets me very slow. I think I need to move faster than that. But then I lose my stun shot if I do that. So what I'm worried about is these guys go very quickly, are likely to go very quickly, which means I can't get the decoy out at all. So what about if we do this, and then move over here with Restorative Mist, and then aim to sort of ink bomb things that are attacking the decoy next turn. That seems fairly good. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can, in theory, make it all the way up there. But do I want to try and go later? 1, 2, 3. So you need to use the favorite. We're going to mark this guy as the favorite. And then how do I attack? Have I got a ranged attack on the bottom? So I could queue up air. So I could favor it and then sort of get over there. You are moving 5. Okay, let's give that a try and see where we get to. Okay, so none of the wolves are attacking. The only thing I'm going to do is muddle, and they're going to move very early though. I think we're still going to use favorite so that we have it. I'd like to move over this. Which way do I want to move? Maybe this way. To give myself plenty of opportunities with a range 3 to attack those two. I'm going to end the Hatcher's turn. Tinkerer. Okay, so you cannot manage to summon your decoy yet. I need you to move 2. Then we'll skip the ability, and then we're going to put the decoy there. In the hopes of drawing the wolves' attacks next turn. Scoundrel. I think you go up here. So do I apply, I think attack 4 and add wound. We're going to do it that way. This way, if I get a +1, so why did I not get to use my +2? Why did it pick the worst of them? Okay, we'll receive the damage. So the Crag Heart, I want you to get the add targets. Then we're going to create some hexes on some obstacles. If I do them here and here, that gives me a nice way to be protected. Okay. So Earth element is waning, air element is waning. So Attack 3. That's ranged attacks. Attack 3 and immobilize. You can attack 2, range 5, and immobilize 2 of them. That seems very good. Attack 3, range 3, and push. Attack 3, range 3. So it says that for next turn. So I think we do some attacks and we immobilize. Immobilize these 2, and then if we find a move 2, to move out the way. We're going to immobilize this and this. We're going to move the Tinkerer this way. And maybe try a stun shot. And then we'll try and get out the way quickly with movement. Movement 2 isn't going to be enough. I need at least movement 3. Fine, that's the best we can do. Hatchet. Ideally, I want you to be attacking that way. Attack 3, range 3. Add +2 if the target has favourite, so it will do, so that will be 4 damage. So 7, that should outright kill him. Then I could move up to here. Or move here and then act as a push. It doesn't seem bad. It means you get to go nice and early. Tinkerer. So I want to be doing something with a stun shot, I think, on the Tinkerer. So I can immobilize with that on the bottom and the stun shot. So Cragheart, you're going to immobilize a different one. Whichever one we've got left. So how early can you move 3 poison? Move 3 attack. If you move 3 over here and poison, and then try a flanking strike. That will be 3. 4. It's not quite going to kill it, and then it still leaves this guy alive. So could I attack 3 here? Move 3 and attack. So that's stunned. Okay, let's try this. Move 5, attack 3. Okay. So I want immobilize here. Then I want to be able to move to. Then I want a stun shot this way. They have moved so fast this turn. Make sure we take this one out. Move 3 to there. I'm going to attack for 3. The retaliate damage is also kicking in as well. So I don't have... So what if we do this for 5 damage? Where should I go? Can I push anything sensibly? Let's go up here. Seems good to be a little bit away, and we'll end the hatch's turn. So which ones of these aren't immobilized? So am I better off killing 2, or am I better off immobilizing these 2 for next turn? I think I'm better off in making sure those 2 are both immobilized. Retaliate is really kicking in. Attack 3, range 3, make sure that we are able to kill one of them. I could heal myself. Nope, I need a bottom ability. This would let me move and then ideally attack both of those. Ideally attack both of those 2. And another elite has spawned in. Model. So 3, range 2. That's okay. Move 3 and immobilize. Move 1, loot 1. And then second wind. That will let me move plenty out the way. Tinkerer. Flamethrower would deal quite a lot of damage to those elites. Can I then get a move 2 that gets me out of the way? I could queue up Toxic Bolt. Because they're immobilized, so if I could move back into the corner here, I'd be in a fairly good spot. See what happens. Move 4 attack. There is so much damage from these hounds. I hadn't meant to do it that way. I'd meant to do it the other way around, so I got extra movement. That's really annoying. Really, really annoying. So that's probably the safest spot to go to. And what does the scoundrel want to do next turn? Okay, so she still has some cards, but I might try and get back a top level attack. So I'm going to take back open wound with my stamina potion. Hatchet. Please attack there. So you are moving 4. So I really need to move the hatchet sort of down here, so that he gets out of the way. Tinkerer. Let's try and get you to have a good roll here. This isn't going to go well. I think we're just dead. We have no choice but to receive some damage. Ouch. We'll burn proximity mine. We took 6 damage in 1 hit then. No, we want the heals. claws. We'll take hook gun. So the only good news is we haven't spawned any more, but the bad news is we're pretty dead. Oh no, because we haven't finished the previous round. And I can't even heal any of my teammates. So I could move here and then heal. All I did was remove the poison. Of course, that was what it was going to do. Okay, even more have spawned in now. So we can deal 3 damage. An attack through and immobilize. That doesn't seem bad. And then move back 2 squares. And we'll do that nice and early. Tinkerer. You could double stun and then attempt to move backwards too. It's probably the best that you can manage. You could move over there, maybe, and stun. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Like that. There's a double stun and immobilize. That means I then have to try and work out how to kill him. Attack 3, range 4. Probably should try double throw. And then move 1, loot 1. And we'll move sort of over here. It's probably about the best that we can do. We might as well try going later. Okay. They're very fast. To go here, move 6. Then we'll skip the rest of the movement. We will open wound and we will try the stun powder. That was a nice hit. And we'll end the scoundrel's turn. Attack 3. Then we'll move 2 out the way. Oops, Tinker is dead. Times Naught is the best thing we've had this game. No choice but to burn Ink Bomb. So we'll try to stun you two. Okay, I forgot that we were going to take the retaliate damage. We will try and attack both of those two. Times 0, which is what we needed to see. We have at least managed to get rid of one of them, and then we can move to... Where would we move to? Over to here? Yeah, Somo, it was pretty ouchy. So we can do the muddle. So you could heal, but then you couldn't do anything else. I think we need to short rest you. It will burn backstab, that's okay. Okay, we'll end the selection. We'll try continue. Move 3. So we're getting lots of immobilizes, and they're going on initiative 6. And they can move 4 or 3. There is just nowhere that I can go where I don't think I die next turn. Just too fast. We'll receive damage. We'll try a burn. We'll lose smoke bomb. Okay, I think we'll abandon. We're going to try once more. How do I abandon? Yeah, okay, it worked. Defeat. Okay, let's hit retry. These dogs look diseased. Beware, they have poison on all of their attacks. I'm pretty sure that if you can survive long enough, they'll turn tail and run. Okay. So how on earth do we survive 10 rounds? So with them all having retaliate on, we need to be hitting more ranged damage. So I think queuing up backup ammunition early is helpful for the crack hut. But also creating these 2 hexes in front of him is going to keep people out, and it's got to funnel them into different places. So how do I get that one to go through early? So attack 2, range 5. Let's try that. That way the Cragheart can put 2 pillar there and a pillar there. Very early in the flow. Still not crazy early. Attack 3 just isn't enough damage. So let's try with a 29. No. 38 is going to be too late. See if a 13 gets him enough to do this and set the pillar up. You clearly want the favourite setup. If I did move 3 and double throw, that would mean I'm probably looking at one-shotting one of these next turn. Immobilize, target all enemies adjacent to any hexes moved through. So that wouldn't be bad. I could get up there and immobilize 3 of them. Move 1, loot 1. I think being able to move 3 is probably helpful. Tinkerer. A nice bit of damage. Putting a trap there, if I can get the pillars in, would help. So let's do it that way. Scoundrel. I want you to go later. And then I want you to move somewhere. So move 3 poison. And then being able to attack if it's adjacent to any of my allies. Seems okay. Let's try this. Okay. So we're going to try it this. Some pillars up. I'm just going to do a normal attack. I'm going to skip it. These guys are moving up to 5. So I'm going to move over to this way. So I'm going to play the favourite first of all. So I think I want to move this way. Does that put you further away? 1, 2, 3. Let's just skip your movement. When you're moving here, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's skip movement as well. I'm not sure how this is going to work out, but let's see. The idea is they sort of run through the traps. We'll see how that gets on. Nope, the traps didn't work. You can jump over there. You can poison. And then if we can hit a +1 here. One shot. Okay, that's not terrible. Let's end the scoundrel's turn. So Crag Heart. So attacking 2, and then being able to move and push. So you could move. Where do I want you to move to? So you can move 2, and then you could attack him from range, so that we don't have to worry about the retaliate. That sounds okay. So coming over here and sort of stunning is what I want you to do. But immobilize. So if I immobilized and then went there, I could then pop up a decoy in front. But that way this guy would auto attack, so that's not good. So, flanking strike. Move 3 attack. Deals 6 damage. That hex is not valid. Yes, that's a half hex. So I can't do that. Can I go early and then stun over here? I've got my stun powder. It's probably okay. So you're thinking of moving to... So you would have to move back here and then hit him. Tinkerer. You could immobilize, move 2. Maybe over to there. Then what would you do? You could attack 5 to make sure that we kill it. No, attack 2, range 3, and add some poison. I think that seems okay. Crag Heart. So you can immobilize there. 1, 2, 3. If we wanted to. Range 3. So I do like the idea of getting backup ammunition up and running. I can also recover avalanche at some point. To backup ammunition, I need a bottom ability. Heal 2. Why not? Let's do that. So they're going to move 5. So scoundrel. 1, 2. So if you move over this way, we're going to attack and stun. And we'll poison as well. And we'll end the scoundrel's turn. Do you have enough cards for next turn? You have an attack. You do. End scoundrel's turn. Tinkerer, I want you to immobilize here. Move 2. Now the normal hounds can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to get all the 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to have to go here. It's probably the only place that's safe. To attack and apply some poison. Okay. Like that. End your turn. So I want you to move and then work out how to kill him. So we'll just do a normal move down to here. Doesn't matter. I could go... Yeah, that's fine. Skip movement. No point in favoriting. And we'll end the Hash's turn. Times 0. Take that. Heal 2. Yeah. That's going to remove the poison. We'll end the Cragheart's turn there. Okay, thankfully only one more spawned in. So we have Earth up. So we do have an attack 3. Range 3. 1. Which means you will be able to take care of those 2. attack 3 and attack 3. That seems okay. What do I do with my bottom card? Dirt Tornado over there wouldn't be bad, but it just doesn't do enough damage. I like the idea of being able to push, especially this guy backwards. Then I need a bottom card. So we can try and go quite quickly. Move 3. Attack 3, range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do like the idea of this because then I could just one-shot him. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd have the ability to move quite a long way. Okay, so you attack 4. Seems good. Then you need to move. So what are we planning on killing? So this one should be dead. This one should be dead. This one should be dead. So harmless contraption here would keep some of them occupied. I'd have a pretty good flamethrower if I wanted it. And then I'd be able to move back to somewhere safe. Maybe. But the retaliate would get me, so I probably don't want to do that. I could move back and then do an ink bomb to hit those two. Let's give that a try. Okay, so they're going one faster than my Tinkerer is. I think this is game over again. What does this guy have left? We need your stamina potion. But opening wound. And we'll end the scoundrel's turn. Could have done without that, but never mind. So if you go here, you'll at least take one of the attacks away from the Tinkerer, so he might stand a chance of surviving. And you managed to pick up your favourite again. Ouch. Four damage. 5 damage. Burn a card. Not sure if we can get the decoy played. So if I go down here, can pick this up. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Undo waypoint. Undo. Here, and then hit the ink bomb. We're going to put our eagle eye goggles on and just hope we get some really good rolls. It's not bad, but it's just not... I'm going to get the stun shot back again. So I think we might need that this turn. So Crag Heart. So you can attack here. We'll consume the earth to push back. We'll attack 2 targets. And we'll apply the power potion. Okay, we're going to skip the movement. Because otherwise... Oh, hold on. I need to move somewhere. I'm not going to hurt anyone. Oh, no, hold on. We'll do it this way, and then we'll skip the movement. That's the right way to do it. So, Tinkerer. This is where I really need your flamethrower to come in. Because you could do huge amounts here. Let's just hope you can get there early enough. So those 3 go down. So ideally the Tinkerer, you take out those 3. So the favourite, you could easily hit one of those. We'll do that. Do you have any way to heal? Heal, even? No. Can the Crag Heart heal you at all? One, two, three down there. I want you to go quite late, I think. No, I need you to go early enough to kill this guy off. Now, a dirt tornado with range 3, range 2. Would also be pretty powerful here, but probably not as good as the flamethrower. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Attack 3, range 3. I think you need to move, and then a move 2. Yeah, let's for ranged attacks. Add some targets. Supposed to do one here, one here. No, so attack 3. So at the moment, you aren't going to be able to escape. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. I don't particularly want you to long rest, but I don't have any way to heal you. Heal, even. And there's no point in doing... So I could run you over, but then retaliate 2 means you die. But Tinkerer, I need you to be doing this. But, yeah, the retaliate's not going to be a problem. Do you have any ranged attack at all? The Tinkerer will be there. So there's no other way of you two doing that. So move 5, it gets you over there. Crowcut doesn't have a heal for you. So I think you just have to long rest. Just, there's not enough for you to do. Okay. So let's see how this works. I need you to go here. Skip the rest of your movement, then I need you to flamethrower here. We'll end your turn. So I need you to attack. So if you attack here, times not. Nice. Just what I need. Move 2, move 1, move 1. And then I end up dealing with 3 damage. So can I see if we can pull this off? Move 2. Times 2 damage. Ouchie. Okay. We have to burn a card now. Last one. Okay, we'll burn a card. This one. So I wanted to sort of move here. We'll attack and attack. Transport. Oh. I hadn't realised that was going to happen. Please heal, scoundrel. Okay, so we've got 2 more now. So you have to short rest, that's all you can do. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Tinkerer. Make sure someone gets some healing. It's just going to be too late. Get over there and attack. Attack 3. If he hits favourite, that should mean that one dies. Crag Heart. Short rest you 2. Some healing. You could do a double heal. Okay. So the hounds aren't doing much damage this turn. Means we do get a chance to. Let's get over here. Nope, not that one. This one. Skip the rest of the movement. We will attack. And we'll end the scoundrel's turn. I have no idea how we survive 6 more rounds. With the rate at which these guys are spawning. Maybe the saving grace is this guy Hasn't moved anywhere. Okay, so you can heal 4. So you're going to Scoundrel first. Then put some healing on over there. Tinkerer. You can heal yourself. And where do I want you to move for next turn? If you get over there. That gives you the ability to help out on both of those two. So if I go here and apply Favourite. 7 damage. Move over there, pick up the axe. And we'll skip the movement. And we'll... Do I want to use your stamina potion or not? Attack 3, range 2, attack 2, range 4, move and move. That seems okay. Okay, so good news, or bad news. If I stand on the spawn spot, it just spawns next door to me. We're not even halfway through this yet. So you need to short rest. Restorative Mist, I don't really want to lose that one because it's high initiative. I need to be able to go fast. Ah, fine, I don't have a choice. Oh, the heal didn't kick in, of course, because of the poison. That's why. So I need your Disorienting Flash. And probably Toxic Bolt. Stun and stun. Then an attack. You. So open wound to hit for 4. Then I need you to move, right? So these two will be stunned. Then I need you to be able to move out the way. Crag Heart. So I do have ice up, so you can afford to sort of move down here. One, two. So I can't make use of Rock Tunnel by sort of immobilizing things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just can't get far enough. So I want a sort of simple move and an attack. I think it's okay for you to go late. And we're going to create some more rock obstacles. No, actually we'll just do a simple move. So move, attack, attack. Tinkerer, you're stunning, and then you're going to Toxic Bolt. Actually, if you Toxic Bolted, if you attack there, I think that's probably okay. Now, Mr. Cragheart. Sorry, Mr. Hatchet Man. So, air is up. So you could attack this guy. And then do an attack 2 and move. I like that. Oh god. Okay, they're going with initiative 6 and they're attacking for 2 and 3. And immobilizing everyone. We'll receive the damage, make no choice. Got to burn a card. Or burn smoke bomb. Okay. So what do we do now? So I think we have to... Okay, so let's think about what we've got. So you can attack 5 there. So Hatchet's not immobilized. So I think we attack 4 here. If I apply the poison, it guarantees he dies next turn with that. Receive damage. I don't know what... Oh, I've got muddle, so I take disadvantage. And then you can't move. Do I attack here? I think we do. 6 damage. If I attack here, I'm going to get retaliated on, so I have to end. So, alright with the hatchet, sorry. So if I was to attack 2, he's poisoned, which means I think he dies. That then means I can attack this guy as well. Skip the movement. Do I want to push him anywhere? I think he's just going to die. Oh! So do I need to recover any cards on my hatchet? So that's burned. Nope, I think he's good. So if you move here with this, I have to skip the movement because he's immobilized. That's okay. Okay, do that. Phew. Okay, so we killed both of them. We've got 4 rounds to go. So Scoundrel, do you have any way of healing yourself? You do, so you need to do that. And then move 3. Tinkerer. Lift a short rest. Power pitch. Okay. So move, and then that gets you the favourite back. Tinkerer, what can you do? Ideally you want to heal yourself. So let's try that. Cragheart. So attack 3, range 3. Isn't bad. So I think you're going to go towards the end. Okay, let's see how we get on. Okay, attack 5. Move 5, attack 4. Okay. Tinkerer. So I want you to move 2. Not interested in immobilizing. Move back here. Then just heal yourself a bit. Wow, 5 damage. Okay. Times 2 for 10 damage. Oh my god. Burn an available card. Okay. So I want to get over here with a move 2. Now, so where do we want to attack? So what does she have? So ideally, I want to be able to use the heal self 3 on that. And then a move 2 down to kind of here, or over to there, so that you can then go super fast next turn with a short rest. So Cragheart, what have you got queued up? Not going to let me use my favourite for some reason. Does he not have the favourite still enabled? Ah, I didn't pick it up till the end of the turn, that's why. Definitely want to hit there. And a -2, that's just what we needed to see. At the end of the Hatchet's turn. So I need you to move back here. Then I need you to heal. And then we've just taken off the poison. Okay. So if I move 2. Skip. -1. That's nice. It's not nice enough. Now that we have even more of them spawning. So that's all we can do on the Tinkerer. That's all we can do too. Scoundrel, you have no choice but to short rest. Okay, and I can't even swap the card. None of its allies. So if I do these two, I can burn a card and then probably have one more turn with the Scoundrel. That gets me to round 8. And that takes out this guy. Or I could get this way and try and go for the elite. It's probably a better call. But then the retaliate's going to kick in. Okay. So what are you stunning? So you need to short rest. Okay, fine. Attack 4 and a burn. So if you move forward 1, you can take up both of those. Tinkerer, you could move to stun here. That works. Then you could duelist advance and outright kill that guy. So Cragheart, I want you to move to. No, I don't want rumbling advance. So anything to move to. So you're going to kill both of those two. Tinkerer, you're going to move in here, stun that guy. Hatchet. Okay, end selection. So they're immobilizing me. Okay. I just don't know how I do anything about this. Ah! I hit the wrong button. Burn a card. I'm just going to restart that round. Okay, we're not. We will burn Massive Boulder. We will burn a card. do want to go and restart that round because I hit totally the wrong button on my Hatchet Man. Hope I don't have to do this card selection again. Okay, it is going to make me do the card selection again. Okay, I'm going to do the same card selections I did last time around though, so we'll short rest. That's fine. So now I want... Attack 3, target all adjacent enemies. And Massive Boulder. Dirt Tornado was what we picked. You had these two. You had these two. You short rested. Fine, I don't have a choice. Then you did this and this. Okay, that should be the same as last time. Good. Ah, that's why I had to hit the receive damage. I don't have any cards. Okay. So I need to burn 2 discarded cards. Okay. Burn a card. We'll burn Massive Boulder. Not sure if we can survive 3 or more rounds, folks. Let's see how we get on. We'll receive the damage. Okay, we'll burn a card. Burn Special Mixture. Target all adjacent enemies. All adjacent allies suffer 2 damage. I cannot use this card now. So if I play this here, put the +1 on. Confirm targets, and let's just hope for a good roll. And we hit a ×0. Just what we need. Okay, so I can't move. So we'll just skip the movement. End the Crown Card's turn. Okay. Skip the movement. We'll attack. I know we're going to have to burn a card. It's just nothing we can do about it. We'll burn a card. We'll burn. Open wound. Should kill it. Good. We'll end the Scoundrel's turn. Tinkerer. So the hatchet has got attack 3, attack 2, move 2. So the hatchet might be able to take this guy. So I think we'll stun here to try and keep us going. So any loot around? Nope. Undo. Skip movement. So if I attack, can I apply the favorite? But if I was to... If I push him away slightly, it doesn't help. We don't think we really have a choice. I know we're going to get retaliated on. Or we're better off undo. Whichever way we slice this, we're going to end up losing cards. Because I can't move away from him. and there's no way I can fix that next turn. So it's what we have to do, just try and deal as much damage as we can and hope we survive 2 more rounds. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Can I use my stamina potion? So that's 4 damage. Or do I just do nothing this turn? So if I attack for 3 here, can I try pushing him away first? No, but then it doesn't do me any good if I push him away. Might give me enough ability to get him next turn. Attack 2, range 5, immobilize. So Tinkerer, you have to short rest. I don't want to lose stun shot, but I don't have a choice. So I can stun up both of these very easily with the Tinkerer, assuming they don't go too early. If I go here, I can then backstab. What do you have? Okay, so you're done at the end of this round, so you are cannon fodder at this point. Attack 3, range 3, and a heal. Heal even. What if I put some... So is there any way I can flee into the corner? Just try and survive for 2 more rounds. So I don't have an earth, so I can't do any of the immobilizes. So crater. If I put 2 there, went over there. She could come around here. Stun. Tinkerer. You could move to stun 2. That might get me through. So you need to long rest. Okay, so we're going to take the Wimps approach. We're going to barricade ourselves in, flee, kill, and see where we get to. They go before me. Scoundrel. Okay, so... choose the movement here. Get over here. Skip the rest of the turn. End the Scoundrel's turn. Let's just hope that they go and attack. Ah, so the Tinkerer did get further forwards. Okay. So if I move 2 here. Confirm. Double stun. Okay, end the Tinkerer's turn. It's okay. Receive the damage. So what's the best way to shield ourselves in? If I put an obstacle here and an obstacle here. Ah, but I don't have the movement. Damn it. That was silly. Attack 3. So we have to survive one more round. Short rest. This is going to let us go fast and hide. You can short rest too. Okay. So you have the ability to flanking strike and ideally outright kill that one. Tinkerer. So if you short rest, you'll get back net shooter. You may as well at least try and do a heal. Okay, we just basically have one person alive at the end of this round. I don't know if we can do that. We'll find out. Move 2, move 3. So if I attack here, I think she can then flee back over there. And I think she's safe. Hold up. How many cards do you have left? You don't have anything to burn. You do have one to burn. Am I better off killing it? So the elites can move 3. So the elites can't get through. Crag Heart. Let's do some muddling. Just go as far away as you can. So you may as well heal so you don't have poison. So, how do I want to do this? If I go here, I think if I just go over here, I don't think they can get to me. Okay, I think this is the last round. It's okay. Is it victory? Haha, we did it! Unable to break your resolve, the remaining hounds slink into the shadows and leave the tomb, scattering into the desert beyond. Poisonous hounds are even worse than normal hounds. Why don't people just own a cat like I do? Okay, well I don't know about you guys. That was tense. Thanks Dak Novak. I didn't think we were going to make it by the time we got to round 5. I won't say it was elegant, but it was definitely successful. Scoundrel dealt 46 damage. The poor old Tinkerer got murdered. Scoundrel killed 6 enemies. I won't lie, that definitely upped my heart rate a bit, especially as we got to the end of those rounds. Claim our rewards. Thank you for cleansing the temple of those vile hounds. Our followers will soon return and get the site functional again. As a token of our thanks, we will supply your merchant with our powerful healing potions. Thanks, Sammy. Okay, we can level up our Scoundrel. Okay, the annoying thing is the only mission we now have to do is the one that I couldn't do last time, where we have to kill 16. Okay, let's see what we can do. So if I was to level up the Scoundrel, what cards do we get a choice of? Scoundrel has reached level 4. Flurry of Blades, Gruesome Advantage. I'm not really using ranged attacks, so I don't want that. But a move 7 card seems pretty nice. And it's a lower initiative one, and we don't have too many of those. Hidden Daggers isn't very good. Flintlock, yeah. So I think we're going to pick up Gruesome Advantage here. We should pick up an extra perk. I think at this point we take out 4 -0 cards. This is giving us almost exclusively positive cards. So I do want to put the Brute back in. Now, we were forced to use the Cragheart last time as part of the challenge, but we're going to go put the Brute back in. Let's check out the trainer. Ah! We can gain an enhancement slot. You've made a good start on heading southwest, and we've got a few more towns contacting us for help all the way to the coast. Boss, there is an Esther woman here who wants to see you. She says she might be able to help us. What are you doing? Reconnecting people, driving back the darkness, and preserving the weak? I deem it worthy. I shall grant you access to my enchantments. Come visit my tent, and together we shall improve your warrior's prowess. The more towns you unlock, the more powerful you can become. Well, she was straight to the point. An enchantress. Be aware her services don't come cheap. Now we have unlocked more of the world. Prepare for the danger to increase. But don't worry, the rewards will follow suit. I've also unlocked some more achievements to aim for. Okay, we'll claim our reward. Which character have we unlocked? We've unlocked the Berserker. Your love of pain has attracted the Berserker to our guild. It's Gloomhaven, we definitely love pain. She is now available to add via the character menu. Okay. Claim a reward. Enemies are so much easier to deal with when they are already muddled or poisoned, aren't they? It seems you aren't the only one to have found that out. A tribe of Inox near the Barren Coast has become a real problem lately. They have joined a sect trying to resurrect an ancient power called Zorn. It is rumoured they have a number of powerful staves which they use to defeat their enemies, and the tribe needs dealing with before it becomes too powerful. Okay, we'll get a bit more gold. Continue. Okay, so the merchant. One of the things I want to do is get my brute a larger healing potion. Seems like that's a good thing for him to have. So let's take care of that. Let's give him a major healing potion. I always hit the wrong one. Okay, items. We definitely seem to have a shortage of leg items. And I think I want to swap the Scoundrel's leather armor for an invisibility cloak. Okay, so we've got that. Okay, let's have a look at the trainer. We should have done everything here. Yep. So we now have a choice of 2 missions this time. But we still can't try any of the class missions. So Under Siege I tried twice last night and couldn't get to work. So I definitely think we're going to try the Coast Road. What do I want to do, if anything, before that? I think I'm going to go do some blessings. So bless the Scoundrel. And we are going to bless the Hatchet. Okay, the Coast Road. Let's give it a try. The northern section of the coastal forest is teeming with feral Inox tribes, cut through to join up with the trade hub on the western shore. During your ranged attack, add +1 range. That's quite nice. So we've got some Hound elites, some Inox Archer elite, and some Inox guards. Oh, I retaliate. Okay. I'm not sure I like the retaliate with the composition that we have. Is this where we're supposed to swap the brute for someone, say? For someone different? So if I was to put in someone with ranged, for example, what does that do to us? Because we now have 2 melee characters, 2 ranged characters, and a whole bunch of people trying to retaliate on us. Okay, let's give it a try. I think this might be the wrong kind of composition, but we'll see. At a crossroads you see an ornate wooden shrine with a slot for passing travellers to make offerings of gold in the hopes of receiving a blessing. Alright, let's see what happens if we make a small offering. You put a meagre amount of coins into the slot and wait, but nothing happens. You continue down the road, wondering whether you might have been rewarded had you been more generous. Oh, another event. Oh no, it's not, it's the dungeon. The walk from the temple changes from desert to scrubland, and then you reach the edge of the western forest. Initially glad to be out of the sun's baking heat, your relief changes to worry when the gloomy jungle seems to loom in from all sides. Soon the path passes by crude signs daubed with blood. You prepare yourself for visitors. Okay, so Trailblazer seems an obvious choice for the brute because he's likely to open the door. Loot 5 or more gold piles, end up with low health. Masochist. Never leave a hex. Loot no gold piles. Cause a track to be sprung or disarmed. Does he have many pushes? Let's give this a try. Looting the gold piles would be really bad for the hatchet because he's got to go pick up his favourite. So he's inherently going to end up on a pile of gold at some point in order to retrieve his axe. Okay. As expected, one of the bushes, out of the bushes, stomps some very angry-looking Inox. You try to communicate with them, but to no avail. They prepare to attack. It seems one of my less cultured cousins are going to mess with my day. Treat Inox as big angry humans. They aren't too difficult to take down, unless they bring their shaman along. So what do we have? We've got an Inox archer, elite, an Inox guard, and 2 hounds. We've got 2 rooms. So these are all melee. So this seems like a great opportunity for where's a net thing? Net shooter. Here we go. So we'd immobilize all 3 of them. And then what would we do afterwards? With the bottom action. The shield doesn't seem terrible. So that would take care of those 3. And immobilize them. But trying to work out how to deal enough damage to kill them might be more difficult. So the brute, you could walk up and just disarm. And apply some shield. That seems perfectly normal. So you go fast. You could go very, very slow. And then open wound. Venom shiv. You could favourite him and then just work out how to deal a massive amount of damage. That's my next attack next round. We'll use this one up. We're not going to burn a card at the start. So that will take care of these 3 for this round. Then I have to work out what the strategy for these 3 next round is. Likely when everyone is closer to this guy. He's going to move 2. He's going to move around. So as long as net shooter gets off, we're okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I think we should beat them. Beat the 2 hounds. Okay. Yes, we do. So I want to move forward 2. Here. Disarm. And we'll end the brute's turn. I want to set up the favourite. So the only reason you don't move here. Just move as far away from these guys as we can. Oh shit, with the Tinkerer. I forgot the range on Ink Bomb. So you're going to need to move here. Sorry, Net Shooter. need to move here to get a range of 3, I think. Skip the rest of the movement. That should be all 3 of them. Yep. And we will confirm the targets to make sure they're all immobilized. And as an added bonus, we pick up some experience. Okay. We've not done a bad amount of damage. The potential next option there is also an ink bomb next turn. Using quite a lot of Tinkerer's cards. But it would be a tremendous damage. So we can go up here. Nope, not that one. This one. Up here. And then wound. Do I want to poison as well? Yes. And we'll end the scoundrel's turn. Okay, round 2. So I think if we can ink bomb over here, that's got to be the plan, because we could potentially take out 2 of these hounds. Brute. I think he just goes late and uses grab and go. You are going to go early, use flanking strike. What do I want you to do second? So ideally you're going to position yourself somewhere sort of here for next turn. But I don't want to use that because I might want to keep the poison. Let's just go with single out. No. You duelist advance. Because I could just move you over to here at this point. Hatchet. So ideally you're going to be able to deal some damage to him. So if I let you go later, that would let him move forward. He'll probably attack, and then the Tinkerer's going to fall backwards somewhere. Yes. So let's get you to go late with something like this. And then something like this. That might let me pick up my axe. Okay, I like this as a plan. So they are moving and immobilizing. Inox Archer Elite, moving attacking 5. Inox Guard Elite, moving 2. That's good. So the Tinkerer will be able to flee away from the guard. The only problem is the Hounds will be able to escape beforehand. That's a problem. So if we move, now where do I want to move to? How far are the Hounds going to move? 4. Is there any reason not just to pick up the gold? Probably not at this point. Okay, and we'll just end the turn. Ouch. activate the chainmail. So I may as well just use the normal attack here. Actually, we're going to use the other card's normal attack because this gives me a heal. So we'll do that. Confirm targets. Use this. Skip movement. Okay, it doesn't heal myself. Never mind. We'll end the Tinkerer's turn. How far is the Inox Guard going to move? Attacking 4. Burn a card. To burn Hook Gun. So if I go here, that will do a tremendous amount of damage. 10. So what do you have next turn? Can I move you to, because you're not immobilized, over here to make sure that you can try and finish that guy off? Then we'll end the turn. Ah, he's got innate retaliate. Okay, never mind. We probably won't be doing that. There's nothing more we can do. Everyone's immobilized. We have to receive the damage. We may as well pop a health potion just to make sure we're topped up. We'll do this and we'll have to skip the movement and we'll end the brute's turn there. Okay, so let's see how we look. So ideally you're going to go early, move backwards, and then shoot. Brute. So if you attack 3 and push 2 and then grab a movement, you can then get through the door and see what's in there for us. So that seems okay. Inox, you're going to take care of that. Tinkerer, I need you to get out the way. And then ideally heal yourself. Scoundrel, you're probably going to want to go late. So this will allow you to see into the room after the brute, and then we can decide what we want to do. End selection. Okay. So brute, we might have to take you down here. Because otherwise what's going to happen is you're going to take 4 damage from the hound. You over here. End the hatchet's turn. So do I have to move you to... Oh, this is annoying. Because I've also got to take the retaliate 3, do I? Yes, I do. Okay. Never mind. Oh no, don't take the retaliate because... That's right. Tinkerer's turn. Let's get you up here. Then we're going to heal you. Now, Brute, your goal was to get through the room first, but I'm not sure we can accomplish that now. But we could just... We could long rest. We've got quite a lot of dead cards. We're not going to burn anything. Skip the attack. I will try putting this one on the Scoundrel though. I've not used that card very much, but it might help her. So we'll long rest, long rest, long rest, and long rest. We'll get rid of Spare Dagger. Oh no, so I have to burn something that I've discarded. We'll burn Brute Force. End the Brute's turn. Scoundrel. Duelist's Advance. Tinkerer. Proximity Mine. Burn Retrieval, because our axe is too far away from us. So I like the idea of provoking Roar. And grab and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I can get into the room early. You. Center mass seems okay. And just a move 2. Tinkerer. Moving 4 seems okay, and stun shot. Then I get a choice, but I want you to go late. Moving 6. And applying some poison also seems fine. So let's start. Through the door. Oh wow. Okay, so I thought there was only going to be 2 rooms. I hadn't realized it was going to be like this. Okay, so the Inox Shaman is going to heal. The Inox Archer Elite is attacking, and the Inox Archer is attacking. So this is the Inox Guard Elite. So if I move here, I at least put them at a disadvantage. Is that the right thing to do? And then I could disarm the Inox Archer Elite. Are any of them... So this one's moving 1. The Archer is only moving 1, 2. Moving 2. So what would happen if I just moved back 2? They're then likely to shoot the Tinkerer, aren't they? Yeah, so I think I have to go here. And then we'll try and disarm the Elite. And we'll end the Brute's turn. So what do we want to attack and destroy first? So if I sort of go here, are we better focusing down the shaman? I think we might be. It's not going to help with a -2. We'll use the chainmail again. Take the chainmail again. So I could deal a... Oops, wrong one. If I went here, I could deal basically fatal damage to the shaman. We'll skip the rest of the movement. Let's try and do this and see if we can get a really good roll. So we dealt 6 damage. It's not quite enough. We'll end the scoundrel's turn. Tinkerer. I think you're going to stun here. That way we don't have to worry about it next turn. And then, do I want you to move? You could just move in here, and it would be fine. That seems okay. So leaping cleave means I could theoretically stun both of those if I can get spare dagger up. Then spare dagger would allow me to finish that guy off. You. I want you to... range 3, attack 2. Double the value of my next attack. That would allow it to be 6. Then you would be able to do 4 and 1. So I think that's probably going to take out the Inox Elite. Tinkerer. Can you get poison on the archer over here? And then queue up a heal on the brute. Okay, so the brute's going to take care of this guy, stun those 2. This guy's already stunned. And then we're going to pile into him with these 2. See how that goes. Okay, that's not great. Because they're going before the brute does. So we're going to take some damage. Inox Shaman is going later. No, he's still going to be able to heal someone. The Inox Guard Elite. Okay. Poison. Wow, that's nice. We have to take some damage from the retaliate, but and we'll end the scoundrel's turn. Oh, interesting. I was not expecting him to do that. So I think I want to put poison here. Hold on, let's think about this a bit. So I'm going to have a problem killing him next turn. Or this turn, even. Because everything's going to be at disadvantage because of where he is. And he already... No, he doesn't already have poison. So the other thing that I can do is I could hit him with my much more powerful ability. No, let's not hit the burn card. Let's get the poison on. Let's get the heal over here on the brute. We'll end the Tinkerer's turn. Who's the Inox Shaman healing? Okay, so that's better. So Shaman, Brute, sorry. Would you be better off attacking both of these two, then spare daggering over there, then allowing the... Yes. That works, because then I create some space for Scoundrel to get in here. Let's do both of those. That should finish those two off. Good. Let's attack 2 here. And then we are going to use the healing potion to make sure we're topped up. Okay, we'll end the Brute's turn. So if you move up here... Ah, you can't move through them. Unless I apply the Immobilize. So how many cards would that give you left? Because this one is also a burn. But for quite a lot of damage. Okay, let's give it a try. I'm not sure if we've overburned cards or not. -1, not what we needed really. And another -1. Okay. So this is an archer, but he's immobilized. So ideally... So Brute is no longer immobilized. So the attack 3 and push is nice. Because pushing him onto that trap would basically make sure he dies. As would something like that. So that's 5 damage. Here. Don't need to heal. Attack 1, helpful. Attack 2 and move. Right, let's do that. Tinkerer. You can stamina booster Hatchet. And you could queue up some extra damage just depending on where we need it. I don't think there's any reason for people not to go as early as possible. Okay, so they're both going late. That's good. Which means they should all be dead by the time we get there. So you move and apply poison. Eight damage. Thank you very much. You don't need to heal. You can attack with a model. Then you can just move over here and pick up some gold. Skip the rest of the movement. End your turn. Brute. So he has 5. This is a 5 damage trap and he has 7 health. So I have to just do the normal move 2. Then the attack with the push. We'll end the brute's turn. Okay, Tinkerer, who needs some healing? So how many cards do you have left? Okay. So ideally I want you to allow him to recover some cards. Attack 6, range 3. Lots of damage. Then just do a quick move. No, attack. And then Tinkerer's turn. Okay, round 8. So everyone needs some card recovery, so no reason not to long rest. Take Warding Strength and burn that. Scoundrel. Will burn Special Mixture. End your turn. Tinkerer. Burn this one. End your turn. Inox. Burn this one. Okay. So I like the idea of doing the same thing as we went into the room with before. This one, it's just not a great card. It's just too up close. Attack 2, range 4 is a great card, so that's perfect. Tinkerer, I like Ink Bomb and Stun Shot. So something with good movement, and then something to let you go later. Okay, good. End selection. Okay, into the last room we go. Confirm movement. Okay, what's waiting for us? Okay, so what do we have here? 2 Inox Warriors, 2 Inox Guards, an Inox Guard Elite, 3 Elite Archers. So they are, the Inox Guards are shielding but not moving, shielding but not moving. The Archers are moving 1, range 4. Okay, I need 30 seconds. I will be right back. Ah, thanks, Tech Novak. Sorry. I was just talking to myself about the range on the archers and the guards. So I don't want to go here because it brings the guards into play. I'm wondering if we're better off trying to back up slightly and fight them in a smaller space, because then I condense them together for something like an ink bomb attack on the Tinkerer. So I could fall all the way back here. Because if I go in here, I could disarm one of them, but then I'd have 3 separate archers attacking me. I don't think I can afford that. I don't think I can survive that. If I went over here, I'd have 2 archers attacking me for 5 each, which is basically 10 damage. Do I have to fall backwards? And hope that we can block the doorway up with the enemies? Because that range of damage is just going to kill me too much, and then rely on the Scoundrel's invisibility cloak to deal a tremendous amount of damage next turn and take out one of the archers. I could go here and just disarm this guy, because that then gives me a good opportunity for an attack next turn. But I think it still means I'm taking range 4. 1, 2, 3. Now, so if I go here, I only get hit by 1 archer. So that might have to be the play. And then what do I do next turn? Then I could move over and try and stun 2 of the archers, for example. Or use the Tinkerer to stun some of them for me. I think that's probably what we're going to do. We'll skip the rest of the movement. Or should I go here? Going here probably takes me even further from the archer, so that's probably a good thing. And then we'll attack and disarm. We'll end the brute's turn. So we've got range 4. So if I move him forward 2, he's unfortunately going to take all of the damage from the archers. So if I went here, I'd be able to push this guy a little bit. But I don't think it makes a material amount of difference. I think we might be better just here and using the piercing bow. Dealing some damage. And then we'll just skip the attack and skip the movement. We'll end the hatchet's turn. We'll use the chainmail. The Scoundrel's turn. So 1, 2, 3. So she would be able to get over here. She is likely able to kill him. Or at the very least wound. Yes, we killed. Nice use of a 2x. She has plenty of high initiative cards for next turn, I think. Yeah, so then we can use the invisibility cloak. We'll end the scoundrel's turn. Tinkerer. They didn't quite go for the ink bomb setup, but you could move 4. So if you went here, you can't quite, you don't have quite enough range to stun them, do you? You would have to stun this guy. Okay. I'm going to use the stamina potion to bring back the Tinkerer's stun shot. No. I think next turn we have Disorienting Flash. Yes. So that allows us to stun 2 things in range 3. So we're going to make sure we use that. And we'll combine it with something like Restorative Mist. So we'll end the Tinkerer's turn here. So I like the idea with the Brute of moving forwards, Leaping Cleave, stunning the 2 of these. Then what do we do with the Inox? Attack 6. There's an obstacle. So if you went here, you could push. Then if the Brute has 3 movement, which he does, no, he has 2 movement. 4 movement. Might just be too late. He could get in and stun the next turn. Add +2 and gain 1 when target is adjacent to any of your allies. So there's no way she's able to go late enough to make use of single out. So how do I do that? So she could move 5. So they're 5 damage traps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if she went over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I could then pull through 2 traps for 10 damage. Nope. I always confuse this. The pull is on the bottom again. So I can't do that. Inox, do you have any way to push? Move 3, push 2. Do you have an attack with a push? No. Okay. Tinkerer. Ah, so I can do a different thing, because I could use Disorienting Flash and Restorative Mist to make sure that I moved forward 2, or maybe move to here, then we'd stun those 2. So that should be the plan. Do I need to attack 3? So if I was to move 5, become invisible, no, I don't want to do that because then I can't use the pull. And I don't want to disarm a trap. So, or, yep, your hook shot is burnt. So you could move Scoundrel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stun him with your stun powder. That would then mean you could short rest and do something next turn. I'm not sure we have enough cards to deal enough damage here. We burnt a bunch early on. Let's give it a try. Okay, so the Inox... Is this the Inox Archer Elite? Yes, okay. So I think the plan is move you here. Default attack. Poison, stun. Times 0. Okay. It's not great. And we're going to go invisible. Gliss, that way she's not targetable. So what cards do I have left on the Scoundrel? So I want to recover a card this turn, because otherwise she'll have to short rest. I think we'll just do open wound for attack 4. So I don't have any movement on the top cards that aren't burnt. So these two are stunned. So do I need to use Disorienting Flash this turn? Or can I do some healing? No one really needs healing. So we will just apply some more stuns. Yeah. Skip the ability. Stun both of these. And what do you have next turn, Tinkerer? You have Ink Bomb. So ideally I get back something that lets you use Ink Bomb early. You've got Ink Bomb and Toxic Bolt. That's a good combination for you next turn. So move here. Push him back. 2. So who do I want to attack for 6? Let's go try and make sure we deal plenty of damage to the archer. Oh, yes! What a time for a 2x. Okay, what's your next turn like? So you have 2 cards. So I don't think we need to use your stamina potion. We'll end the hatchet's turn. So brute. If I move you here, like that, and then leaping cleave here, there's a bit of retaliate damage, there's nothing I can do. We'll take the damage. So what have we got left? 2 archers. Okay. End brute's turn. So we'll go spare dagger and overwhelming assault. That's going to have a fairly good chance of outright killing him for 8 damage. Nothing I can do about retaliate 3. So you could deal 8 damage here. So do we deal 8 damage here? They're the only 2 cards you have. Tinkerer. What do you get set up for? Toxic Bolt doesn't seem bad. It may well finish off the archer. And I could do a heal on the brute. I think that's okay. Brute, that's the earliest you could go, and you can stun the elite. The other option is something like this, where I do balanced measure. No, I think we'll save that combination for next turn. That will be another load of damage that we can maybe put on that archer. I wish there was a way we could get over to the trap nicely, but we just don't have any way of doing it. It's going to work. And then you'll have to short rest. So that's ideally going to do 8 damage. Tinkerer, you'll be doing 10 damage. No way the Tinkerer can go earlier. Brute, you're going to do your best to take that guy out. You have to short rest. It's okay. Attack 3. Ah. So you have a move 3, push 2. So move 3, push 2 opens up the possibility of pushing him through the trap. Which then means when the Tinkerer attacks him with 2, he's basically dead with the poison. That means she could come over here, dish out 8 damage and a wound to this guy. I think I like that better. Tinkerer, you take care of that. Brute. That frees you up then to probably spare dagger him. Maybe do some extra attacking. So what do I do as the second card? Probably doesn't matter because I don't have enough cards left to have a second go. We might as well do second wind just in case we get attacked. It makes us a sensible meat shield for a couple of turns. Okay, so most of the Inox guards are, yeah, they're doing damage. The Inox Guard Elite is attacking for 4. So I think we said we were going to move 2 here. Skip the movement. Attack. Let's make sure we get this. To take 3 damage. We'll end the scoundrel's turn. Times naught. Okay, we got lucky. So Tinkerer, I want you to make sure we're poisoned here. Times naught. Damn it. Just what I didn't need. Okay, let's heal. So what do you have next turn, Tinkerer? You still have Flamethrower. Okay, so I need to... You're gonna have to short rest anyway. Fine, we'll save the stamina potion. So Inox. If you move 3... Oh, I moved the wrong card. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to restart that round. Oh no. Hold on, do I need to restart the round? Both the cards had a move 3 on and I hadn't paid attention. Okay, we won't restart. We'll see what we get. I think this might just do it for us though, make sure that we die. I just don't think I can deal enough damage to the archer otherwise. So can I do it this way? I could. Let's do that. Skip the movement. Or do I have to move all the way to use the push? I do, don't I? Fine, that's okay. Then we'll push. Confirm target. Times naught again. Twice in one round. Thanks, Gloomhaven. Thankfully they're getting as bad a rolls as I am. So you need to short rest. Open wound. Flanking strike so that you can move somewhere. Tinkerer. You need to short rest. Okay, we'll burn that. Attack 5, range 2. So if you did both of these, Tinkerer, you could take out the elite. If you short rest, you get one more turn. Okay, so you could take out that guy, Inox. Tinkerer, I think you're going to try and work on taking out both of those two. Or stunning something. So what do I do with you? Do I move you 2? So if I move you 2, then you can use a stun shot to make sure we take out that guy. That seems okay. So he's not in combat this turn. Brute. You're basically going to go straight through them over to where the archer is. Okay, I think that's everything taken care of. It's getting tense now. So the Inox guards aren't moving, thankfully, which is one thing that's advantageous for us. So if I hit here, that should make sure he dies. Good. Now, where do I want you to move to? I don't want to move next to the Inox guard, I don't think, because then I'm going to get attacked and die. Should I just pick up the gold at the back? What's the archer attacking for? 3. So the archer is attacking for moving 1. So is what I do flee down to the corner. Aim at a short rest next turn and then try and come back. Yes. I think that's probably the solution because then I don't get attacked. End the scoundrel's turn. Okay. That's a problem because the hatchet was supposed to be killing that guy. So I think we stun here because that's all we can really do. We may as well try and get as much damage on him as we can. Okay, that did it. Phew. So next turn, what do I want to be trying to do? Something like as much damage as possible. I have some cards available. So where do I want to move to? I think here to give myself as much chance as possible, as much chance as possible as killing them. And we'll skip the ability. So we're going to try and go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's movement 4. And that's the best we can do, and then we're going to attack this guy for as much damage as we can possibly do. And apply a stun. Okay, end the brute's turn. Okay, so short rest, scoundrel. Yes, please. Oh, so it was a short rest, the brute. Burn, leaping cleave. Okay. Scoundrel. I need you to short rest too. It's okay, we've still got flanking strike. But that doesn't give me an attack. So we'd have to do a pull. Something like that. Okay. So this gives me a move 5. Can I go back a minute? No. So I need to get 3 squares of movement. So if I burn the other one, it doesn't make a difference. Okay, so we have to burn something. Okay. Tinkerer. What are you able to do? So what do we have? 2 things left to kill. We've got 8 damage here. So kill a normal enemy. Seems perfect for a burn. We can move. And then we'll work out how to push. So if I can push him in here, that's going to help. Or I could push him over here. Tinkerer, what can you do? Can you flamethrower and then ink bomb? That's a pull 2, that's an attack 3. Just not sure there's much the scoundrel can do at this point. You may as well just go and grab some gold, basically. Fine. Maybe we'll hope we get attacked and that will mean that we finish less than 2 health. Okay, so the Einot's Archer Elite moving to attacking 4. Okay, the only problem is the Archer Elite is going to move first, but that's okay. I should be able to squeeze in an attack. So if we move 5, we can go here. No particular reason not to attack. That's what we do. Ah, so the brute got to go now. Okay, so I want to kill an adjacent normal enemy. Yes. We're going to move back to where we started, and then we're going to push him to, so he goes over there. The Tinkerer, and you can only move 2. Okay, I think that's okay. Let's hope it's okay. Tinkerer, move 2. To here, then you should be able to ink bomb upwards. Okay, there's no need to use the piercing. Come on, please have a nice roll. No! How many -1s have we got this round? Okay, so I am going to use the stamina potion. To get back something that's going to let me use Toxic Bolt, ideally. Or Flamethrower. Let's get back a Flamethrower. So Toxic Bolt is there. So is there anything we can use to... I think Stun Shot. Okay. Okay, let's see where we are. So Provoking Roar is to attack. So I think we do this again. Because that just makes sure we can deal at least 4 damage. Tinkerer. Can you stun him early? Short rest again. Ah, so you could... If you could go early and pull him back... That makes sure that the... No, there's no way I could pull him to a place where the Tinkerer could attack. But I could do that instead. Okay. If I pull him here, 1... Okay, I think we're okay. So if I go here, I could pull him here, which will still let the Tinkerer attack. Okay. I think this is okay. Ah, but it's range 2. No, I can't get him close enough. On 2. Nope. It's not going to work. So what's the Tinkerer plan to do? So the Tinkerer, you have to move at least 1 to then have range 3. So Tinkerer, Tinkerer needs to go here. Let's just get you over here, just to make sure he doesn't move into some weird place. Nothing else that you can do. Okay, then we'll just take this and we'll skip it. +2. Tinkerer's turn. Okay, so move forwards and then hit that. End the Tinkerer's turn. So I want move 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab the gold and then balanced measure. Please, no ×0. Thank you, game. And we picked up some gold. And we did it. again, tense up and tense until right at the end. Wow, 64 damage on the Brute and the Scoundrel. That's pretty impressive. 12 healing on the Tinkerer. 9 ability XP, 8 ability XP. We only finished one of our abilities, but that's okay. We'll return to the map. Okay, we're going to call it an evening here tonight. I think we've been going for a few hours now, and we managed to complete a couple of dungeons. See, we picked up the Hawk Helm, the 6 XP, and we've unlocked the Barren Coast. We are now linked with the coastal traders, which means I have some access to items from across the sea. Something you might be interested in is a cool winged helm. Come have a look. So we've got a level on the Tinkerer and we've got a level on the Hatchet. We have some jobs that have been unlocked, and we can try Payday from the Scoundrel. So, cool. Thanks, Novak, and thanks for the follow. I just saw it pop up on my activity feed. Looking forward to continuing. We'll probably be around tomorrow. Have a good evening, everyone, and then have a good Sunday until I see you next. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.